Hello everyone, I'm Rachel Liu, Dietitian and Medical Affairs from Nestle Health Science. Today, I will share with you on the way forward for improving postprandial glucose. Early in the course of diabetes, insulin secretion is increased to compensate for insulin resistance. Later, beta cells fail to sustain, which result in gradually declining insulin release. Both beta cell dysfunction and insulin lead to persistent hyperglycemia, which characterize type 2 diabetes. Malaysian diabetes patients have a mean fasting glucose of 8 millimole per liter and a postprandial glucose of 12.7 millimole per liter, high above the recommended levels. Chronically elevated glucose and lipid levels in pre-diabetes cause glucolipotoxicity, which further aggravate beta cell failure and insulin resistance. Here, incretins play an important role in the regulations of glucose homeostasis. Incretins are hormones released in response to Nutren ingestions. The two most important hormones mediating the incretin effects are GLP and GIP. Up to 70% of the postprandial insulin response to glucose is mediated by incretins. Incretins alter the brain response to food consumption and decreases appetite, inhibits gastric emptying, expands the beta cell mass and increases insulin synthesis, lowers glucose level by inhibiting glucagon secretions, improves insulin sensitivity, enhances liver glycogen storage, and improves myocardial function and cardiac output. Diabetes patients who skip breakfast have significantly lower GLP-1 levels and higher glycemic response after subsequent lunch and dinner compared to patients who consume breakfast. In a study on efficacy of a diabetes-specific formula, diabetes patients were randomly allocated to receive either a diabetes-specific formula, Nutren Diabetes, or an isocaloric meal of cornflakes and milk. The results of the study showed that the diabetes-specific formula lowered the spike of post-meal blood glucose level better than the isocaloric meal. In a study comparing the effects of a carbohydrate-based, protein-based, or whey protein-based breakfast, different effects were shown on the postprandial glycemia and the GLP-1 levels. Diabetic patients on whey protein-based breakfast had lower post-meal blood glucose and higher GLP-1 levels, not only at breakfast, but also extended to the subsequent meals as well, despite the identical compositions of lunch and dinner. Whey protein is a rich source of branched-chain amino acids, which are known to have potent insulinotropic properties. Whey protein increases pyloric contractility, releases gut hormones such as cholecystokinins, peptide YY, GIP and GLP-1, and inhibits the GLP-1 degradation activity of DPP-4. These hormones slow down gastric emptying and suppresses the appetite and stimulate insulin secretions, which in turn reduces food intake and postprandial glycemia. Whey protein is a fast-acting protein which remains soluble in the stomach and transits rapidly in the intestine for quick digestions and absorptions. Casein protein, on the other hand, is a slow-acting protein which gets precipitated in the stomach and delays gastric emptying. Whey protein has large amount of branched-chain amino acids such as isoleucine, leucine, and valine compared with milk and soy. Leucine, which is present in especially high amount in whey, is a key trigger of postprandial muscle protein synthesis via the mTOR pathway. Leucine-enriched supplements have been shown to preserve muscle mass and physical functions in patients. Whey protein consistently scores higher in protein quality measurements than casein or soy proteins. It is also a better quality protein compared to milk and vegetable proteins. Its unique blend of amino acids is high in leucine, lysine, tryptophan, isoleucine, and threonine, which helps to suppress hunger better than casein or soy proteins. In addition, whey protein has also been shown to stimulate muscle protein synthesis in patients. Nutren Diabetes is specially formulated for your diabetes patients It comes with complex carbohydrate, whey protein, monounsaturated fatty acids, soluble fiber, and low glycemic index, all for better glycemic control. Diabetic individuals who take Nutren diabetes were found to significantly reduce the HbA1c levels compared to individuals on standard nutrition care. Let's have a quick recap. Elevated postprandial glucose is associated with the progression of type 2 diabetes. Diet modification has been shown to control postprandial glucose. Breakfast is definitely very important in postprandial glucose control. Be sure not to skip breakfast and to consume the right type of protein at breakfast. Whey, it's the way to go.